Hey, Greek Free Trainer here. Ilia Topuria FaceTimes Jake Paul with adinross. Let's check it out. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Hey, Jake.
What up?
He left. It's just me.
Where'd he go?
Just kidding. He's right here.
¿Qué pasa,
What
Jay?
up, what up? Hey, I respect you, bro. I think you're awesome. I just think that if you think I'm a bad boxer, then we should spar.
Yeah, whenever you want, bro. I'm open to it.
See, the thing is, though, is that, like, all the UFC fighters always say this stuff.
Your job is okay already?
Yeah, no, it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah.
But every UFC fighter, like, says this, and then I offer them to go get them in a private jet. Like, Patty Pimblett wanted to spar, and then I offered to send him my jet and $1 million, and he wouldn't do it. So we should actually
something
do it.
I respect about you is your attitude, that you have a great attitude and you always show up and you love the challenges. And actually, if I put you in a group of streamers, YouTubers and all that, I think you are the best boxer in there. But if we are talking about the greatest and we are talking about really boxers, I never would put you in that list. But I respect the fact that you started from.
I mean, you're not, but you're not in charge of the list. That's why
I'm not in the charge of the list. But I have my personal opinion, and I'm saying that as a boxer you suck because I don't think that you have good boxing. You just are an average level of boxer, which is respect. Like for me, I respect it because you started from.
Let's spar.
Whenever you get.
And when I beat your.
All right, Jake, first off, most of the guys that you fight, you outweigh by like 60, 70 pounds. I mean, you're pretty decent. I know boxing. I've trained pro fighters. I had like 5 pro fighters, but you're pretty good. You put the work in. You weren't raised doing it. You're pretty decent. You got a strong punch. Obviously, those strong punches are made for guys that are smaller. The guys that you're knocking out are tiny, and they're just nowhere close to your weight division. When you tried to do that punch against a big heavyweight, it didn't really faze him at all. Ilya is a great UFC fighter. He's got a super strong punch. He knows where to hit people, so if he hits you in the right spot, he could knock you out. But you're just so much bigger than him, and hats off to him if he wants to spar you because you weigh so much. But he's not the norm as far as like UFC fighters. Like all the ones that you fought, they were all out of their prime, old. You know, y'all should go at it. Let's see what happens, baby. Come on, spar it up. Let's go.
The thing is that whenever you get your job like held, let's do it, but just get ready because you're gonna need another period of time to recover your job.
I don't need the jaw to be healed because you're not gonna touch me, bro. You MMA fighters are all trash. I beat all of the best in your sport.
If you want me to not touch your jaw, yeah,
that's
listen.
actually a fact.
Let's do it.
Like,
let's do it with this rule. Let's do it with this rule. I'm not gonna touch your jaw because it's affected. But I'm gonna give you fucking liver in your hands like.
You're a little guy. You're 5'6". You can't even ride roller coasters, brother.
Probably I'm a little guy. Maybe
you can't ride roller
the best
coasters
thing
in America.
I have. Okay, so maybe the best thing that I have is not my height. Maybe I'm not the highest guy in the room, but I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put you. Listen.
I would feel bad,
bro. I'm gonna give you a combo that I'm gonna put you in the height of my balls.
Oh yeah!
You know what? I'm gonna and you are gonna be on your fucking knees.
Oh lord.
Hey, whatever you think. Once it happens and we spar, like the talking will be over. So it's great.
Bro.
And again, I respect you. And I think
what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck you talking about? Like, listen, we can spar whenever you want, and we are talking about boxing. Because if you really go into a men's fight and we do a full fight, hey.
Oh, we can do that too.
Bro, don't talk about that. Don't talk about it.
All right, so I believe that Jake, I know his brother had college wrestling. I think Jake did too. So I know when he bought into that MMA company that he has, he was supposed to do some fights on that. And that has obviously MMA wrestling. I think wrestling is in both of their pedigree. Jake might be able to do pretty good. I don't think he's as advanced as Ilya because Ilya's done it since he was yay big. But there's a big difference between grappling and wrestling. Obviously, the wrestlers can get choked out really easy compared to the grapplers. So he'd be at a disadvantage of that for sure, Jake would. So anyway, let's go, baby. Come on.
I respect you after that. I'm telling you, I respect that you have to do your job and you have to sell that, I don't know, that perception that you are the greatest and all that, and you have the possibilities. But between me and you, when you are look at me on my face, you know it, bro. You know it. You are just like bam for me.
Yeah, no, that's what's great about this sport and what we're doing right now is that at the end of the day, the answers will show. I just hope that you don't use the same excuse that Patty Pimblett and all them used, where they're like,
What was the
I
excuse?
can't do
What was
it."
the excuse that
Stop trolling, Jake.
he gave you?
Because the UFC saw that we were gonna spar, and then he basically said that he can't do it and blah blah. But that's bullshit because you guys fight in the gym all the time and have to train, so it doesn't matter whether it's on camera or not.
We can do it without streaming, without recording, without anything. Between me, you crowd, you people, my people, and we are gonna know it. I don't want to announce it. If you want to do it like announcing to the world that we are gonna do something, we can fight. We can fight. We can fight.
We should do it on Aiden Stream. Let's run it.
Bro.
You in Miami?
I'm in Georgia right now.
Georgia country or state?
State.
You guys would be good friends, dude. Quick little spar.
Probably, but I love this
That's what I'm saying.
I love
know-
this competition. I love this competition between me and you about sparring. But personally, I don't have any kind of issue with you. I wish you nothing but the best, and I respect that everything you are doing. Seriously.
No, and vice versa. That's why I said I think you're awesome. I just think it comes to a point where like everyone in your sport thinks they have hands, and I just mop the floor with all
But
of them.
don't talk about everyone. I don't put myself in that list.
There's no difference, brother. There's no difference, brother.
There's
You
a
think
lot
you're
of
a better striker than Anderson Silva?
better striker. I don't know if better striker, but better boxer. Probably.
Probably.
And
Yeah,
listen
we're gonna
and
find
listen
out, buddy.
and listen.
We're gonna
Listen.
find out.
I'm gonna tell you something. You gave me a name that I respect a lot. He was a legend in our sport, and he did amazing things. And the moment when you fought him, he was 45 or 46 years old. So it's not the same. The spirit of someone of 29 years old, it's not the same of someone of 46 years old that has, I don't know.
Yeah, that was year 3 for me in the sport.
Yeah.
So I could say the same thing, that he had been doing it 10 times longer and come up with excuses if I lost. But at the end of the day, it was a matchup, and I beat his ass. So
And at the same time,
again,
remember something. And at the same time, you have to remember something. That when we fight in the UFC, we are professional athlete. At least that means that we clean. We don't use any
yeah, we
steroids.
do drug testing too. We do USADA drug
I
testing
don't need
for
that.
all of my fights.
I don't need that. But between
What
me
are
and
you
you,
talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All right, so Jake, I definitely think he's used gear before. He was never that big. If you watch his films when he was younger, he was a lot slimmer, trimmer. And if you notice, one of the things about steroids is the elongation of the forehead, chin. And his chin got really long. I think that's why he covered it with his beard. I can't be for sure. If I had to put money on it, I would probably bet that he had done gear before, because he blew up. Not just like muscular, but just bigger, a lot more weight. I mean, he walks around, I think, at like 215. That's a big dude. So it means if he fights at 215, he's probably walking around about 230, maybe, but who knows. But at the end of the day, most of the guys that he's fighting, they're all washed up. They're older. They've either come off of a lot of knockouts, they're trickling out of their career, or they're already retired or done or been retired for years. He knows how to handpick them, and he's doing it the right way. He took the Mayweather template, which Mayweather still fought a lot of guys in their prime, but Jake definitely is fighting all these guys not only out of their prime, but they're also so much lighter than him that it's almost like fun for him, because he has so much weight. If he lands a shot, they're going to get knocked out.
You guys don't even have USADA anymore. What are you talking about?
We have controls all the time. All the time. We have controls all the time.
Yep.
All the time. I don't know if you are in the same pool, but we have the controls
Yes,
all the
of
time.
course.
Yeah?
Of course.
And
of course.
You have positive on everything.
Yeah, 9 positives for the Anthony Joshua fight. Like, people love to use the excuse. Your boss, your daddy Dana, made that up because he was pissed off that I kept on beating all
Like,
the
what do
UFC
you
fighters.
mean?
He was,
Wait.
he's
What
on
do you
steroids, and then the whole internet believes
What
it.
do you mean when you say you boss your dad? Like, he's my boss,
Because
of
you
course.
can't do anything. You can't do anything. You make probably $2 million a fight, and he just paid.
You're wrong.
fucking
You're wrong.
Conor
You're
Ben.
wrong. You're wrong.
I know. Trust me. I know
You're
exactly
wrong.
how much you
You're
make.
wrong.
I know.
You're
Then how
wrong.
come you weren't on the?
You're
then
wrong.
How come you
I'm
weren't on the
telling you.
highest paid athletes list?
You're
Then how
wrong.
come you weren't on the highest paid athletes list?
Of course. You are gonna
You
see
weren't
that.
on it.
What?
Where were you? We missed you. We missed you on the list this year. Where were you?
This year probably I wasn't in that list. Yeah, maybe probably not, bro. But personally,
brother, You get paid as much as an NFL rookie. Like, congrats.
You're wrong. You're
I'm
wrong.
not.
You're wrong.
All right, look,
Okay, then how come you
Jake,
weren't
Jake,
on the high-
I'm telling
come
you.
to
How
Miami.
come you weren't on the
The only
highest paid
thing,
athletes list?
the only thing, the difference between me and you is that you value is based on perception, and you need to sell that. You need to say to all your fans how much you're making, because you need to fulfill something that you're missing in
I thought we
yourself.
were
But
talking
I don't
about-
need
I thought we were
anyone
talking
to
about
say
your
like
boss,
how much
Dana.
you're making, whatever
I
I
thought we were talking
have,
about your boss,
whatever
Dana.
I'm
Does it
wearing.
not-
If I'm coming
does it-
down from a private jet, I'm gonna make whatever I'm doing. I don't need to announce it because I know who I am. I'm not you. I don't need to say to the people and be screaming, I have this, my new watch, my new car. That's not my
Then how come
personality.
you're
That's
wearing
you. That's
Then
you.
how come you're wearing
That's
a
you.
Richard
That's
Mille
you.
right now?
What?
Then how come you're wearing a Richard Mille then?
How can I what?
Then why are you wearing a Richard Mille then right now?
Because of some reasons that it's gonna be announced very soon.
Bro, because you're going against what you're saying.
Well, why I'm going against what I'm saying? What do you mean?
Jake, yeah, we'll figure it out. I think you guys would be good friends if it comes down to it. You know, I don't want you guys fighting and whatnot.
Fighting, but he's owned by Dana, and they just paid
Oh,
Conor Best
Bro,
$15 million. That
Roller
should bother you.
Listen.
That should bother you.
It
that
doesn't bother
they
me
get
when.
into boxing.
No, it doesn't bother me. You know why? Because I make more than that,
No, you don't.
bro.
How many fights did you have last year?
How many fights did I have? One.
Okay, so then you should have been on the Forbes Sportico top paid athletes list then by what you're saying.
Not yet.
You guys
So obviously everyone knows that boxers make way more money than MMA fighters, but some of the great MMA fighters make really good money like Conor did. You know, it's all about who you are, what you bring to the table. His personality was insane, so that's why Conor got famous. And that's why he got that Mayweather fight, because Mayweather knew if he could bring the biggest in boxing, biggest in MMA, they could both make 100 million plus, and that's what happened. And that's why Conor got so rich, and everything he touched turned to gold, like the liquor and stuff like that. Obviously Mayweather's doing 100, 200 million dollar fights. MMA fighters like Ilya, they're still making really good money based on who he is, knocking out all the previous champs. He kicked ass. Some of those guys weren't really all the way out of their prime. Maybe a couple of them had gotten knocked out, but Max had never gotten knocked out, and he's still kicking everyone's asses. That was a legit knockout, knocking out 3 back-to-back champions. So that's very impressive. So Ilya probably gets paid a little more than most of the MMA fighters, and that is valid. Like he's definitely making more. Jake taking that fight against Joshua, I think he cleared, like, after taxes, maybe 60 mil or something. That's nuts. And then he bought this huge farmland in Georgia. You know, he bought that off of the money he made from the fight with Tyson, 40 million. Just dropped it right there. That's his playground. He can go water skiing, jet skiing. They got motocross bike, 4-wheelers, hunting. They can do whatever they want. They got all this property. It's a lot. So it's amazing. So yeah, I mean, hats off to you, Jake. You're kicking ass, bro. I'll tell you what, if you let me train you in boxing, I've trained fighters. I'm a defensive wizard. I swear to God, you will never get hit, because you talking about to him that you would never get hit. You still get hit. You get hit a lot. If you want to fight like a defensive fighter and be like a Mayweather wizard, I'm your guy. So I'll come out there and stand right in front of you, and I weigh probably 60 pounds less than you, and you won't even hit me, and if you do, you'll never hit it. Plus, just for a minute straight, just fly me out. You can pay me whatever. And once I prove to you how good I am at the defense, I'll teach it to you, and you will become one of the best boxers of all time. If you want me to help you, I definitely can help you.
guys don't.
Not yet.
The max you get
There
paid
are a
for
lot of
championship
great
fight is
athletes,
$2 million.
and I will always like try to compete about like with the great athletes. Like, who gives a fuck?
All right, do you want to?
I don't give a fuck. You're the one that brought up money.
You brought up the money. You mentioned about like you boss, your dad, and whatever he's saying, you have to do that. Yeah, he's our boss, of course. He created the place where we have the platform and the chance to fight. And you did it for your own. Congratulations, you did an amazing job. Whatever. You happy?
Yeah, 100%.
And
How
I'm
about
happy too. I'm very happy.
Great, you guys are
Whatever-
happy. It's
with
great.
Whatever I achieved, I'm happy.
Amazing, guys.
Gallo.
you? That's why I said, bro, you're a legend. Like, I do respect you a lot. Like, I think it's fun, the shit talk and all of that stuff. But I think when people are going online constantly and like having things to say, that
Bro, whatever I'm saying in online, I would tell you like face to face, and not in a bad way, because I don't disrespect you. But for me, if we're talking about like sport and skills and technique and all that, I don't think that you are great, or I wouldn't put you in a list of the greatest boxers or fighters or whatever. Of course, you said something right, that I don't dictate that those lists, but this is my personal opinion. This is what I think.
Yeah, no,
and if I'm doing something
entitled to it.
online
You're
and they
entitled to
ask
it.
me something, this is my answer. This is what I think. I don't have to say something what someone else thinks.
No, and you're entitled to it, but I think that when people say that, I've been waiting for the moment where like a big UFC fighter is actually down to spar after talking shit, because it's gonna be funny when people see what happens.
I would love to fight you, I swear.
Right.
Let's fight, like let's do it, let's spar, whatever. Like I spar every week. I do it. That's my life. You know how is it? How many times do you spar in a week?
Oh, right now, none.
Not right now, but
like,
when you're training, like when you.
3 times.
Yeah, so I do it the same. So for me, if instead of Alvaro that I'm sparring, I have to spar with Jake, I have no fucking problem. I do it with a pleasure.
Amazing. We'll set it up, Jake. We'll set it up. We'll set it up. Got you. All right, Jake.
Sorry, Aiden. It's just trying to end the combo for so long.
Yeah. It's all right, Jake. I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No.
For real, I wouldn't have done that to you. I'm sorry. I don't like putting.
Bro, don't apologize.
You're
No
not.
problem.
You don't care. Oh, okay.
But it's fun to me when he says like things about Dana and all that. It's like
I don't get that either, honestly, because Dana's a really good guy. He does a lot for a lot of people, and I think he does a really good job at what he does.
All right, great video. I thought that was humorous. I wanted to definitely review this. And really, truly, MMA boxing, most MMA guys, they don't really focus on just boxing. That's why, even though he's 60 pounds heavier or 50 pounds heavier than everyone, Jake, he's a lot stronger because he has more weight. When you're heavy, that's why they have weight class. But all the fights he's taken are not in weight class. Now, he did fight a heavyweight, but that guy weighed probably 35 pounds heavier. You saw what happened. He's just strong, like big. That's how Jake, the way Joshua knocked out Jake is what Jake does to the other guys, and they weigh. There's a bigger difference in weight between the guys Jake's fights compared to the Joshua weight, as far as, I think it was like 35, and Jake's fought guys that weigh 50, 60 pounds lighter. Yeah, anyway, he's always going to have an advantage, and that's smart, but he's also making bank, bro. You know, I think he made, 40 million, and then he came right back after taxes and made like 60 million. I mean, that's like 100 million.
I'm fighting for life, brother. I'm fighting for all those people that broke most of their lives, man.
Jake, Disney kids. See, if I was a Disney kid, I could be rich right now. I want to be a Disney kid. Come on, God, let me be a Disney kid. Just let someone fight me. I'll fight anyone. It don't matter. I'm really good. I'm light, but I don't care about weight divisions. Just pick me, baby. Pick me. But anyway, great movie. I enjoyed the convo they had. Ilya, I respect you, man. Like, you're a classy dude, and you don't even get flustered by him. Jake, I like you too, man. I got nothing against you. You're pretty cool. I mean, you definitely running the gamut, and you did it smart. You took that Mayweather template. I have mad respect for that. Shit, if I could do what you were doing, I would do it too, boy. Be buying some good land and have my own private playground and stuff. Anyway, this is Greek Freak Training here. Like, subscribe, that notification bell. Greek Freak Training. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! GreekFreakTraining.com. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Greek Freak Training.com. Let's go!